Well, we are listening to you when you say memories of the recession still run deep, and you want to hear stories about people who struggled but found something they love and turned it into a thriving business. On today's Southwest Florida Reinvented, a success story exactly the way you would have written it as a kid. To keep a business like this rolling, you need at least two things.
Well, you have to be all in.
And
personal interaction with people.
It's turned out to be the perfect marriage for this family-owned business. Pop Toy in Naples is a colorful collection of sometimes cuddly, sometimes crazy toys and collectibles. And it's not what the owners expected to be doing with their lives.
So the plan wasn't to be in toys from the beginning?
The plan was never to be in toys, no.
Gabriel and Sarah Byron went to Naples High School together. They eventually moved to Tampa, started a family, and chased other dreams.
I was looking for a federal law enforcement job. My grandfather had one. That was what I was stepping into, but there was a hiring freeze at the time.
He needed a fallback. And in the late 90s, there was something new called eBay.
Anybody that has ever met Gabe knows that his house was the fun house.
You see, Gabriel grew up in a family that had a massive toy collection. So to get by, he started selling some of it.
Within a 2-month period, I generated 2.5 times the amount of money I would have earned at a job I was going to pursue in criminology.
It was momentum. Using his love of toys and instinct for collectibles, the family opened a toy store a few years later. But there were problems.
A Walmart Supercenter and a Target Supercenter opened up within a half a mile of us that year.
That and the recession pretty much killed the store. They had to close it and get new jobs. It turned out what once was a fallback was now the only thing they really wanted to do. So years later, they wondered if they could get a second chance.
We knew a lot more about business at that point in time. We were just like, we have to do this. This is what we were supposed to do.
The Byrons went home to Naples to give it one more shot, and this time they knew they had to be all in.
You have to be consumed with what you're doing.
Gabriel decided he had to use his instinct to find the next big thing before anyone else did.
We were 5 months early on spinners. We had Walmart supervisors, Toys R Us managers in here buying spinners because their kids had to have them.
It was the same thing with Funko Pops. Gabriel had a hunch and told Sarah they were really cool.
And they didn't sell. Like, at first they didn't sell. I was like, well, they don't seem really cool.
And then one weekend, it just took off.
It's such a huge piece of our business now, and it's, you know, the hottest collectible in the world, and we were on it before anybody was on it.
It helped Pop Toy develop a worldwide reputation.
This is kind of a destination.
It is.
People get off an airplane and come right here.
We have people email us from France and say, we're going to be there in 3 days. Can you have a few micro kickboard scooters waiting for us in these colors? And we're like, sure thing.
It took a little while to find all the pieces to make it work, but the Byrons promised to only use their newly reinvented superpowers for good.
It's a happy place to work. It's a happy place to be.
It's always been a fun environment, and we keep it that way. Keep people coming in happy and going out happy.
All right, if you have a story of someone reinventing themselves, a success story that you'd like to see on Fox 4 Morning News, go to my Facebook page and send me a message. You can find my page at Chris Shaw Fox 4.
How fun that